Well, ho, 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 everybody. We're doing another Secret Santa. Andrew, I wish we could have, like, we need to fuse right now so we can have the full. You got the hat, I got the beard.
You know what? You guys on,
go the
on
other,
my
go
screen.
the other way.
Other way, other way. No,
There it is.
Tony, you gotta go the other way too on my screen.
Oh, I'm doing it for the
Sex.
stream. It
I
works
don't want
in.
it for the stream. I want it for me.
Okay.
Your turn.
No, it's the other way.
No, Andrew, other way.
Ah!
There it is.
Right.
There it is. Perfect.
See, on the stream, it just looks like we're synchronized swimming.
Nice.
Synchronized Santa
Do
ing.
that.
Anyways, yeah, we're doing another Secret Santa before we do Strahd. I'm glad we're doing this again. I knew we would, because it was so much fun last time, honestly, you know?
I just hope whoever, like, I just want to know what everybody got.
I honestly, I forgot what was on my wish list, and then this shows up, and I'm like, awesome. I don't remember what I put on my list whatsoever. I know I'll like it because I chose it, but like,
That was the thing. Like after I finished the filling out the list, I was like, okay, now I need to not look at it, especially like when the stuff came. I was like, oh, okay, can't look at it because I don't even want to think
Well,
about what it could be.
The thing with the wish list too is it's not anything I would typically think about for
Right?
myself ever. So it's like, here's this odd ass shit, and I'm like, yes, and I go into like weird little goblin mode where I'm like, I just want it all.
Yeah. Well, that's so great about the guide because normally someone's like, hey, what do you want? And I'm like, something.
Something I'm sure it's on Amazon. I know it.
Downfall of capitalism, but then they show me a capitalism catalog there, and I'm like, yeah, that too.
yeah, you could just pay.
Yes!
Remember, for a maximum fee of $25, you too can fight capitalism.
I hate Daddy Bezos, but goddamn.
I've always been terrible at accepting gifts. It's like, thank you, but also don't. Like, don't.
You're very good at giving them,
Don't give
though,
me anything.
I gotta say.
Yeah. It's like we did the love language thing, and gift giving was like way at the bottom in like negative points. I'm like, I don't like doing it. I don't like receiving them.
Garrett is wicked thoughtful. Like any day of the week, he's like, "Yeah, I totally bought those like that Oracle deck that you're thinking about just now, and you didn't even mention it." And meanwhile, I'm like, "You want like a toaster? Like what do you want?"
That's funny.
Yeah, I'm definitely like form and function over like thoughtfulness. I'm like, we needed a new vacuum cleaner, so here you are. This
Here.
is
My vacuum
the new
cleaner
Dyson
was like
Pet,
the
though?
best birthday gift I've ever had. It's fantastic.
It's a good vacuum cleaner.
Oh,
A
gotta
good
love it.
vacuum cleaner is a great thing. That's why when I last moved, I left a couple things behind, just to make it easy for the next person. But I was like, this vacuum's coming with me because it's a good vacuum.
Yeah.
All right.
Absolutely.
well. Do we want to roll for gift initiative?
I was gonna
Sure.
say,
Oh, yeah.
Roll
Sure,
six
flat
and
20.
see who, like pops it, or do we do 20?
I think we do
I
20.
think 20 would
I think
sound
flat
better.
20 is fair.
Less of a chance of rolling.
Does my anxiety give me a +5 on?
Ooh, we got
All
some
right,
time.
Sid, we're gonna have to roll
God
off.
damn!
Wow.
We might as
Whoa.
well have done a D6.
Yeah.
Ooh, I have a question though. So Ryan, out of nowhere, you were like, "Hey guys, make sure to put Secret Santa on the package." Did you almost open it, or did you open it already?
I opened it and I'm like, I believe this is probably my Secret Santa, so I made Natalie look inside of it, and she confirmed it wasn't my Secret Santa. But if I was like even a little bit less on autopilot mode, I would have just like, oh, what's this?
All right, Sid, we gotta break a tie.
Can we talk about this shitty spread though?
Yeah, this is real bad,
Wow.
guys.
This
Yeah,
does not
the-
bode well for the game after.
No.
Well, it's a tight
right,
spread,
well.
just in the wrong area.
We have good grouping. If this were a shooting range.
Look,
You know,
I was
right.
fucking around earlier, but I'm already rolling like balls today. Can we just do this?
If that's what you want for Christmas.
Kind of.
That's your Secret Santa. The
You can
gift
take
of
the
not
present back.
DMing.
That's so funny. Oh, on this Secret
so-
Santa screen, because it's cropped differently, you can see the Kermit back there hanging out on top of the fireplace. You've heard of
Tony, it
Elf
is
on the
your
Shelf. Now
turn.
get ready for Kermit Place on the fireplace.
Not as good.
Nope.
Mm.
Well, anyways,
Kermit without a permit?
that works. Kermit the Hermit. I miss my friends.
It's my,
My wife
friend.
is
Frog.
dead.
Cool frog on a Yule log.
My wife is dead.
What? Jesus.
If you'd like to be verified, it'll cost you $8.
Tony, open your gift.
No. That was our tiebreaker.
Oh shit! Well,
It's,
you still got the highest initiative,
well,
didn't you?
No, I didn't.
Nah, that was just a reroll.
No,
so it's
Artem.
Artem, you, right?
Oh, okay. No, well, now I hate it. Now I'm first. All right.
Mhm.
There's a box.
Woo!
It's the box. That's it. Thank you.
You got the box. That's good.
It's just the Matryoshka doll of boxes.
I'm not gonna lie. That would actually be very fitting. All right.
Honestly, with moving again, that would just be helpful.
Right. He's like, thank you.
Honestly, best place to get moving boxes though, a liquor store,
Yep.
because they are sturdy.
They're
Oh.
heavy though.
Okay, so it's a bagged one. Hold on.
Ooh.
Oh, they hit the gift option.
They hit the
Snazzy,
gift
snazzy,
option.
Snazzy.
Look at that.
Ooh.
All right, what's it say? Fuck it, here, just take it. Merry Christmas or whatever.
That's so funny.
Karen.
That immediately makes me think your Secret Santa was Sid, though.
Right, that's what
Like-
I'm thinking.
Well, you know
Okay,
what I
hold
would
on,
get you
it's
if
another-
it was.
It's another box. There's
In a
another
bag.
box.
Sure.
That's
sure.
awesome. I love wrapping box in box
Actually,
in
a
box in
thumbtack.
box.
We're big fans of the environment here.
I really loved as many boxes as possible.
That's a
Oh
nice box,
shit.
so you're gonna keep it for forever.
This is kind of amazing though, because it's very in character. It's a holy water flask.
Oh,
Hell yeah,
that's
buddy.
awesome.
Oh, and it comes with a couple of shot glasses.
Nice.
So now you know it wasn't me because I was just gonna get you fucking socks.
That's your Hail Marys right there.
Right, yep.
That's
and
awesome.
then a little. Oh, that's okay. That's kind of
Yeah,
cool.
to get the like.
Is a
That's
little
pretty
mixer,
fucking cool, dude.
I think.
What is
Oh
that?
no,
Like a
that's a
pour?
flask funnel.
Yeah.
Flask.
pour it
Oh,
out,
yeah,
that
get
makes
it in the flask.
sense. You can tell I've had a flask before.
I've just always eyeballed it over the sink, to be honest.
Oh, that's
I was
wasteful.
hoping.
Well, now I gotta go fill this up before we play.
I've
Yeah.
lost a couple. Somehow.
You've lost a couple flasks.
Yeah.
You kind of do that though. Like sometimes they collect
Somehow.
over the fridge, and then sometimes they vanish. I don't know.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you.
That's sick.
It
Yeah,
really
that's
Very
is.
cool.
Thank you.
Now, who'd
I
it
don't-
come from?
Ah,
Cause we guessed along the way last year, right?
yeah.
Yeah, I think
We
we, threw out
did.
ideas.
All right.
This is tough. Because it has Sydney energy, but it's quoted to my character.
I love that it's Sydney energy.
Not sure what that refers to in the specific, like, here,
Fuck
let
it.
me help it.
That's
Let me
what it's.
enable
Take
you.
it.
It's
Um,
more the note. The note had the Sydney energy.
Right? Yeah.
Accepted.
I'm gonna say Tony.
I'm gonna say you're wrong.
Okay.
Wait, I didn't think. Are we allowed to? I thought.
I think we wait
I-
until
let-
the very, very end.
Yeah.
to,
Yeah,
like,
but we
read
took
the
a
Keep it
guess.
under wraps
but,
until the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we
Alright.
took a guess. All right.
Who's next?
Richard, I think. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh boy!
Richard.
I got a thing.
Woo! What's inside the thing?
It feels rectangular.
I think I got
Another
a.
box.
You got a different kind of packaging than I got. I've been getting these like recyclable thingies.
You know, all the packaging is different. Some leans to the left a little bit. You know, it's just all.
Yes. Batman almost got him.
Oh hell
Oh,
yeah!
Oh, that's
The
The
awesome.
fact that your
Uh,
camera is in black and white right now just made that so much cooler too.
Yeah, it keeps the
Yeah.
noir.
It's a card game.
That's
That's
awesome.
rad.
Nice.
from the
That's-
episode, How I Almost Got Him, right?
It's just
Got
well,
it,
the
got
episode's
it.
called Almost Got Him. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
So is
Right,
it like?
you guys remember that episode?
Yes.
Is it?
I don't remember that.
Wait.
at all.
So is the card
Vaguely.
game called that, or is it literally like the card game they play in that episode?
No,
I
no,
think
they're
they
just playing. They're just playing
Poker.
poker in the
Oh, gotcha.
in the thing. But yeah, they made a card game. I don't know what the card game is, but I like it.
Watch it just be poker inside.
So in the episode, it's Joker, Croc, Two-Face, Penguin, Poison Ivy, all
Yeah.
sitting at like a dive bar, table, and they're all playing cards together, and they're all telling stories that the time they almost got him, and each one's
That's
kind of like
That's really cool.
kind of goofy and like,
That is
oh, I'll
fun.
tell you the time, and then at the end, well, surprise! I don't want to spoil the ending
Yeah,
for a 25-year-old episode, but
I think it has the consensus as being the best episode in the series.
it's
I'm not
probably
sure
one
if
of
I
the best.
agree with it, but it's definitely
It's
up
top
there.
10
and
at least.
It's easily top 5 for me. Yeah.
Wait,
the
are you
full
saying it's
episode on-
not Critters?
I need to watch more animated series. I've sadly only seen like a
I
few
will say-
episodes, but
Really
I've
good.
seen all
It
of like the
probably
most
has-
like macabre ones.
It probably has the best joke in the entire series, which is they're all telling the
Yeah.
stories, and then Killer
Yes.
Croc's like, and I threw a rock at him.
Yeah.
And they're like, and it's like, it was a big rock. And they just have this like panning shot looking all at him, like all disappointed.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Well, thank you, whoever it was. Who would it guess be? I'm gonna guess Artem.
I don't wait. So I don't know if that was possible, Sydney.
Did you get him last year?
Wait, I don't remember who
I
I,
don't know.
had last. I honestly don't remember.
Then
Are
it's
we-
all surprises.
Yeah, I guess we're so we'll just won't comment till after everybody guesses then. Even though I already
Okay.
eliminated one answer when Artem said it. My bad.
You're lying. It's fine.
I could have been. You can't trust a man with this beard.
I do not trust
Well,
Santa Claus.
You can trust a man with this beard and the full outfit. Just this beard, you're like, what's going
I
on?
think you can
over
trust
there?
a man with that beard in December only. And then any other time, you're like,
Yeah.
what's going on?
A man with
In
this
December
beard
or
has
in the
foggy
woods?
glasses. It's as I can attest to right now. It is fogging up my glasses.
That's why I only talk to my dad in the winter.
Mm,
Oh no.
checks out. Yeah.
Wow.
All right. Is it my turn?
Ryan.
is.
Yes, it is.
Yep.
So I got this like weeks ago, and I'm like, don't look inside. But there is a message. Enjoy your gift from Santa. Guys, I know which one mine is. It's from Santa.
Oh shoot!
shit.
Did I have a message? I didn't look at a message. A gift for you. You might run the Aberrant Empire, but I run Gotham Punk from Secret Santa.
That's cute.
That's pretty
great.
cool.
That's pretty fantastic.
Now I'm
That's
starting-
adorable.
Now I'm starting to think more
It can't be Ryan.
either
Ryan got you
Tony or
last year.
Andrew. Fuck. Okay. Well, I've already given my one guess.
Oh. I choose you. It's a iPhone. I believe it's an iPhone charger.
Oh, that's sick.
That's also a
Cool.
Pokeball. So perfect for my desk.
That's
it might
awesome.
be USB-C, but yes, this is awesome. This is also one of the things I picked, so this is perfect.
Is it really?
Does
Because
it-
as the moderator, I have the ability to like look at everybody's shit, and I like just went scrolling through everybody's just real quick, and I saw like a flannel on yours.
I did. It's like, what do that's what I mean. I'm terrible with gifts, saying what I want. I'm like, I want
Mhm.
stuff for my desk. And, you know, I work here 80% of the time. I'm like,
That's
I
fair.
want cool shit for my desk. And Pokeball is perfect. So thank you, Secret
That's
Santa.
cute.
Mm. Well, if I have to guess who mine is, I see someone with a red hat and I see someone else with a white beard. So it's got to be one of you two. Clearly.
guys,
Red
not
hat.
everybody can guess me. It's not gonna be me for
You're-
everybody.
Your hat is black and white, Richard. So it can't be
Fair.
you.
It's red, like
Mm.
actually red.
I'm going to guess.
I was just about to be like,
It's
Oh,
tough
no.
now, isn't it?
Some shadow clone bullshit. I guess. Mm,
I feel like I can't fully laugh with this beard on because I can't move my mouth as much.
It's very like,
Yeah, I literally have to like ho 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 laugh with this thing on.
I guess Andrew.
All right, we'll put that down.
Are you keeping tabs of the
Pretend
guesses?
to write something down.
I am.
Oh, nice. All right. me.
Tony?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I have the nice recyclable packaging. I guess this is a new thing Amazon's doing. Anyways, let me.
I feel like it's random because I've gotten to recyclable stuff before, but like there's
Oh.
no rhyme or reason as to when.
No,
Everything I
right.
got this week had the recyclable one, but I hadn't seen it before this
Oh.
week. Also, Amazon sent me. I ordered a Christmas present for my sister-in-law, and Amazon sent the complete, not even close thing, which just made me laugh.
You mentioned that, yeah.
And I'll get it replaced, but like, I was just like, this isn't even close, and I can't even be mad because it's so funny. All right, let's go. Ooh. All right, so I feel a note, so let's check. Oh, there's 2 things. Or I didn't feel a note, but I felt 2 things. Okay. Small box, big box first.
Ooh.
Oh,
Big
good
box.
choices.
All right, big box. Because I don't even remember what's on my list, so we'll discover this together.
I mean, that's Secret Santa. You gotta discover it.
It's true. Oh, wonderful. Yes. Okay. So this is a headphone hook you can attach to a desk.
Oh,
It'd be
nice.
very, very useful. You just sort of like clamp that on, and you just hang it right on. Very
It's a
useful.
I was looking at those
Clamp?
honestly, like I want one of those too.
It's so practical.
I scrolled through everyone's wish list, and there were definitely some times where I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
Maybe
Like, I
you
would
want
also
that
like
for me.
I saw one that's like a headphone clamp and also a cup holder, so you can like put your coffee cup on there
I want
and
that.
a hanger. And I'm just like, I got these new
There's a
ones.
little thingy for stick the actual cord through there too, so that's very useful. All right,
Oh,
now
nice.
there's this
Oh,
one,
nice.
which looks like someone's about to propose to me. Actually,
The greatest gift of all.
I love-
Marriage.
Marriage.
all right. And this is ooh, that's a shiny dice. That's lovely. Look at that.
Ooh.
It's the colors
Ooh.
maybe aren't coming through as well, but it's sparkle. It's like
Oh, the
Ooh.
blue.
it's very like
Yeah.
galactic
cool.
color. Like I'm seeing green, purple, blue. This is a nice
Hell yeah.
dice.
That's
I like
badass.
this a
Tony,
lot.
all
It's
you
a
need to do
sharp
now
one,
is
too.
you need to just roll a blue character. I mean, that'll probably never
Weird.
happen, but
Never.
maybe at
Never.
some
What are the odds?
point.
But let's hold on.
Mm.
Let's just give it a little
You won.
17.
Oh, nice.
Not
We
Very
take those.
good.
We take
Wh-
those.
How beautiful would it have been if
Highest
it was a
roll-
nat 20?
Oh, well.
I was hoping for a nat one. Be like, well,
I was
trash.
over
just
that.
throw it right over. Yeah, that's a beautiful
Oh,
dice.
okay.
Thank you, whomever.
But Tony, who was Santa?
Let's see. Who? You had me last year. So.
Or did I?
You did. I think. I don't know why.
I should've grabbed
For
my
some
claw.
reason, the fancy dice makes me think it's Richard. Because Richard, I know you got yourself a lot of dice.
Don't know what you're talking
And
about.
I
That's your
figure you
final-
know which ones are pretty, and this is a very lovely dice.
Is
That's
that your
my
final
guess.
answer?
My guess
All right.
is Richard.
Not related at all. I'll be right back.
It's kidding dice.
All right, who's
Thought maybe
next?
he had to poo.
I think it's me. Yeah. So I just opened it and I almost like killed myself with my scissors. So that's cool.
But don't, though.
Oh shit, there's so much in here. Wait a minute. Oh god. So I shook it a couple times and I was like,
Oh,
I know what's up, but I don't know what's up now because I didn't realize. Oh Jesus.
Now when you shake it, it just sounds like broken glass.
Right. Could you imagine shaking? He's like, I wonder what's in here.
just $25 of lotto tickets and broken glass.
Yeah. Remember,
That would be
it ain't
hilarious.
about how hard you can hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward from Secret
nice.
Santa.
Oh wow, that's nice.
But
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking frame that shit.
We've had some good notes this year.
Hell yeah.
A fancy bag, and then. Oh. Ooh. Fucking crazy ass like dragon eye fucking dice
Whoa.
set.
Hell yeah.
That's rad as fuck.
Wait, what's the?
No.
Wait a minute.
What is the
Let's
thing on
go
Can I
top?
open
rock
it?
today.
Please bear with me, people. I want to open it. What is?
What?
Oh, it's just a fucking little lingering like dragon eye. Like I remember painting some of these. Like
Ooh.
Yeah.
Is that like a
That's
coaster or something? The things on top? What is that?
Is it like a coin to flip? Or
dice jail.
It's a dice
That's
jail.
perfect.
Hell yeah.
I have to construct the dice jail, but I love fun. All right, I'm gonna roll the dice though. We're gonna see if it belongs in the fucking dice jail.
All right.
Don't fuck me, Secret Santa. It's a 2.
Oh.
Hey, not a one. That's
Not that
fine.
one.
You know.
This
Well-
is seriously fucking rad though. Like what the hell? I'm gonna put that together tonight, and then I have this box. That's really cool. Oh my goodness.
All right, who is Santa?
Hold on, I got. If I don't hurt myself. Yes.
Wait, is there more?
Yes.
Oh.
What?
Oh, it's a
Toilet
mug.
paper?
Oh,
Oh.
I love coffee mugs. Yeah. Says
Oh, that's
Santa.
perfect.
Aw.
Is it the same on both sides?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
So I put this on my list and one that was like Jacob from Twilight. It said, Bella, where you been, Loca? And like when I was shaking this box, I was like, God, I hope it's one of these. That is
Incredible.
sick. I think it might be Ryan or Richard.
Gotta pick one.
Fuck. Is it Richard?
We will see. That's two people guessing.
This
Richard.
this reminds me of when he sent me the character gift to Lena, and it was a book about rage and how to harness rage. And I've had to explain my having that book a
Aw.
couple times. And I love it. Thank you so much. This is fucking cool.
All right, Andrew,
Right.
take us home.
That's for
Oh, that's
last.
me. All right.
That was really cool.
2, 3, 4. Oh wow, yeah. I thought there was one more. All right, I got two
Yeah,
guys.
there is. It's you.
Flat or box?
Box.
Ooh,
Box.
facts.
Box is bigger. Oh, you got the like proper box cutter.
Oh yeah. Probably not.
Don't
I'm
kill
using
yourself.
ancient ass scissors.
All right, I found scissors upstairs.
Like,
Oh, that wasn't fragile.
Oh, it's a box of blood.
Oh, God. Wait a minute.
How fitting for this campaign. Oh, come. Drink the warmth from Secret.
Drink the warmth.
What? What?
Secret.
Ah! It's a D20 shaped mug.
Incredible.
Oh, that's cool.
that's
Very
rad.
nice. Is it metal or ceramic?
Yeah, it's metal.
I don't know. I think it's ceramic, but it's
Okay,
shiny.
it looks
It
shiny.
sounds ceramic.
Throw it
Yeah,
at the
it's
wall
shiny as
and
hell.
see how badly it breaks.
All
and
right,
you'll
you
know.
gotta test it, Andrew. Throw
If
it on the
it-
Well,
ground.
roll
If
it.
it
See
didn't-
what you get.
If it dents, it's metal. Hell yes.
If it sinks, it's a witch.
Yeah, it
If it floats, it's a duck.
was-
Sounds right. Sounds right.
Oh,
Well, that looked cool.
I got a little box of dreams. What is it?
Are you being metaphorical or?
Oh,
just
it's
a
a little.
box of dreams.
Ooh.
It looks tight
Card
as
game.
fuck.
Is that drugs?
Card game?
Like, I don't know what that means. Is it acid?
Someone sent you drugs all over Amazon.
Didn't know you could
Listen,
even
man,
do
give it
that.
another like 20, 30 years.
You spice?
You know, I'm coming around with this Bezos guy.
Yeah, Bezos eventually is just like, fuck it. They can't touch me
Amazon,
anyway.
everything you
Oh!
need from
They
acid
can't,
to
though.
Z.
Ooh. Oh, it's a bunch of these little
Enamel.
badass little enamel pins.
Oh.
Oh my good. Life was okay.
There you
That's
go.
Oh, that's
good.
so good. Oh, it's a beautiful selection. Oh, thank you, Santa. A little ghost giving the double Duke birds said, "See you in hell."
There you go.
Can I have that
Oh
one?
man,
This is in a box
No!
called Dreams.
yeah, it's a box of dreams.
Oh, there's
It's
tape on it.
It's
That
a
is pretty
nifty
cool,
as
though.
fuck box. Oh, who is that? Who did that?
All right, I'm swallowing beard hairs over here.
Are you just eating it now?
Take it off.
No, I
I'm
gotta stay. The
going-
bit lasts until we're done.
I'm going to guess Artem. Oh wait, that would be a second
Oh.
person guessing Artem. I feel like I should.
I mean, you could
diversify.
guess.
There's no rules to that.
We could technically all guess Tony. I mean,
Could
one
all
of us
guess
will be right.
Tony.
One of us would be right.
True, unless
Tony
I got
gets
my own.
Tony.
I could be a third Richard guess.
Couldn't be me.
It was really Santa all the whole time.
Wouldn't that be weird if everybody's like, "Wait, I didn't get you. I didn't get you either."
Yeah.
And then you hear reindeer on
We
the
all
roof.
hear a little sleigh bell.
Yeah, you hear this.
We all hear David Harbour. He walks by with a bloody nose and just says, "You're welcome, kid."
Guys, that movie was so good.
It was incredibly dumb in like the fun, good way.
Exactly.
You know? It was a
How
good-
gory is it? Because one of my friends was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna take my kid to that." I'm like, "Oh
Don't.
no."
There were kids in my
Big jump.
showing, and they should
I
not
would-
have been there. Particularly like the last kill is very gory
Yeah.
and very
I have a
cool.
feeling. We were all advising like maybe not this.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Yeah, it is not a kid movie.
No,
One. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's hard R.
it is.
Then that's what R is for, guys.
Yeah. Well, anyways,
All right,
Who-
final guess is Artem. Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
So,
like really quickly this what it's supposed to look like. You have the fucking eye in there.
dude,
Oh, that's
Oh,
awesome.
that's what it's there for.
Like
that's badass.
and you
Place
got this
double-sided
creepy ass like
tape behind
eldritch
eye.
thing going on in there. Fucking rad.
Are you
Fucking
putting
rad.
it in jail or sacrificing it?
Yes. It's gonna learn today.
So,
We'll learn
on the
today.
top of the list, we've got Artem, who thinks Santa was Tony.
Well, I already told
we
him
should
he was
probably do a
wrong.
reveal.
Yeah, wrong. No, I'm wrong.
So who
Ooh,
had Arda?
Artem Santa.
Nice.
Ah,
Ah,
The other
Thank
thespian of
you.
our group. Me.
well, thank you very much. I honestly, I love it.
Enjoy. Cheers.
next,
There you go, fill it
Richard
up.
thought Santa was Artem.
It was not.
Who was Richard's Santa?
That one was me.
Ah.
Mhm. And when I
That
got
was my guess after I read the thing. I was like, let's see, maybe more like Tony. Yeah.
when I saw the photo that had been dropped off at your door, I was like, I saw the size of the package. I was like, I thought this was a card game. I hope the right thing showed up, but I guess it just comes in a smaller package.
Yeah, no, it's all in there.
Great.
I thought for sure, Tony, you'd go with the JoJo reference. It was me, Dio.
Yeah. You thought I bought you a present, but in reality, I bought you 2 presents. One was a bomb.
I gotta watch JoJo.
That's
It's
a
delightful.
fucking fever dream, man.
I'm so close to being done, like the one everyone loves the most, and then I will continue watching the rest because it is so great. I have a rip-off old Joseph Joestar character ready to go at a moment's notice for a one-shot.
Nice. All right, next, Ryan thought I was Santa. Will the real Slim Santa please stand up?
Oh, good
Hey.
guess.
Got it. Got him.
There-
Nailed it.
Should have been a second thing. I don't know. No, it would have been in a different box.
Oh no.
I only got this one. Unless it's somewhere else. I'll take a look tonight. But
Oh no.
I'll also double check. It might have just not gotten there yet.
yeah,
I'll check receipts and fill you
there's
in.
a lot of packages here. But so, but thank you.
I found a second note.
A second note?
Yeah, you must put dice in here every time you refresh, or else the refresh magic will not work.
Ooh.
Oh.
That's
Fucking
cute.
correct.
Oh, I think that Pokeball charges your
It
Switch.
switched. It does the
All right.
switch.
Oh,
tight,
that's awesome.
That's
That's
cool.
even
Yeah.
cooler.
Nice.
So,
All
which
right,
I will be
next,
playing a
Or
lot.
really anything with USB-C, so.
Tony
Yeah.
thought that Santa was Richard. Who was Tony's Santa?
It was me.
Oh,
And
yay.
honestly, I thought that the dice was gonna give it away because I gave one to last year too.
I don't recall, so you skated out on that one. You got by.
Eight.
No, this is very practical here for the headphones because I'm gonna literally use that when we're done here. And then this dice is a very lovely dice.
Good.
I'll put it in my bag of
Because
bones.
it looked mad fucking pretty.
Yeah, like I said, the camera here is not doing it justice, but yeah, like I mean, all like it's like full like galaxy colors. It's pretty sweet.
I rolled a 1 on the thing.
Yep.
Alright,
Into
well,
the jail.
Put
it
it in
goes.
jail.
Gotta
Yeah.
put it together first.
Sid, you're next.
Sydney thought Santa was Richard. Who is Sydney's Santa?
I knew
Ah,
it.
good
Yeah.
call.
Love
guess
the
I-
note. Love that. Also,
I saw the combo of the dice jail and the mug, and I'm like, yeah, I gotta mash these two together.
That's pretty
I did not know that it came with a set of dice too, so that's awesome.
No, I didn't see
Like
that.
you were
either.
starting to open it, like, oh, I got some dice. I'm like, that's not what I ordered.
Yeah, no, like I mean, it's just like a little Chessex dice set that came with it.
Nice.
That's cute.
And I suppose by process of elimination, Artem is my Santy.
It wasn't.
That gesture
What
with your
was?
current headgear was like very mystical.
I love the freaking box of enamel pins. By the
Right?
way,
That-
Yeah, that's
So-
fucking badass.
I legitimately forgot that there was wish list stuff on the thing, but I got an email saying like, because I guess you did your bio, and it's like, I like this. So I just scoured, and then like, for a second I thought it was the wrong thing because it was the box of dreams you said. I'm like, wait, what?
No, that's killer, man. I love pins, and so these are gonna be all over my jacket. Oh no!
Except that one. That one's now broken.
Dude, the coffin one is so fucking
That's
wild.
really funny. Life
There's
was
another
okay.
one. There's another coffin one. It says "Let's hide." Oh, damn.
That's great.
Thank
All right.
you. Merry Christmas for everybody.
Yay! Merry,
Merry
Christmas,
Christmas.
happy
Merry Christmas,
happy
y'all.
holidays, and soon Happy New Year.
God
Yeah.
bless us, every one of us.
All right,
I'm gonna go fill this up before we start playing.
I'm
because
gonna
then I can be
shave
in
this
character.
beard off. Bzz.
Right? Do we want to like have like 5 minutes, 10 minutes?
Yeah, can we do a quick bio break before
little
we get
little
into
mini
it?
one?
Sure. Yeah. Let
Sure.
me hit the break screen. And we'll be right back.
I almost hit the disconnect button. Jesus.
Bye.
Under DM, I have put up protection from evil and good on myself, and I think Artem did too.
Agree,
No, I
that's
thought I
right.
didn't have it
Oh,
Okay.
really? Okay.
All right, we're
because
back
I
and
have
we're
detect
gonna all die.
evil and good.
That's
I-
right.
I put on my brown trousers.
Good, good, good. You're gonna need those today.
Fetch my
Oh,
brown
shit.
pants.
Willing creature you touch is protected against certain types. Yeah.
None of them are charming me or any of that shit.
I think they're pretty charming myself. I was raised to see the beauty in every woman, even this old hag. I roll to seduce her.
I mean, does anybody want to recap?
We screwed up.
I think I should recap, actually.
You might be wondering how we got ourselves in this situation.
This is me.
Great Wasteland. So we picked up when the werewolf got fucking office spaced by us.
Correct.
Oh, we should have played that music.
But so we rendezvoused, like we kept running because there were more werewolves coming, and then we camped out for the night, and we kind of talked about what we wanted. It was a shorter session. Talked about what we wanted to do. We said that the hag was, to recap, so everyone knows, the hag sent 2 froggy boys after us. One tried to steal a garment from Cyrus and Dristan. The one from Dristan was recovered, but the one from Cyrus was not. It was learned that with the piece of clothing that they have, the hags are able to track us, or at least specifically track Cyrus, who is with us. So, for now. And then, so we decided, what are we going to do about this? There was a lot of talk, and the Green Lantern gift gets me every time. Dristan said in no uncertain terms that if we were to fight the hags in their coven, when there's all 3 of them, all together, that we would most certainly die. And then I think he said it again and again.
I don't know. First I'm hearing it.
Yeah, I know.
Who's
And
spoken up about it?
yeah. So then we went there. So I think the plan was to offer to be peddlers for her danger dream pies, which can enchant those who consume them. So we went there. We encountered a warning, a guy with his, was it entrails like pulled out or something like that? But having the best day.
He's having a good time. He was smiling through it.
You know, he was a real trooper. But he was dying. So we
Service
went
industry.
and we knocked on the door, and she let us in. And we're like, hey, how's it going? We're new in town. We would like to work for you. And she's like, sure, eat my pie. And we're like, we just ate. We just ate before we got here. I'm so sorry.
Somebody said that they
full.
were gluten intolerant, I believe.
Yeah.
That's very good.
I
Gluten
can't have
allergy.
gluten.
And then she's like, all right, well, let me go check on my sisters who are upstairs right now and are also very powerful and deadly.
Was it
And
sisters
then-
or daughters?
Daughters.
I thought it was daughters.
Daughters.
Yeah.
And then everyone's like, all right, guys, her back is turned. Let's fight her now, just like we planned. And then that didn't happen. And then she came back downstairs. And then she's like, all right, what the fuck do you really want? And then we kind of ended around there.
Yep.
That is correct. So what the fuck do you want? I guess.
Okay, what do you know of necromancy?
What?
Actually?
Yes, because what I want is revenge. Look into my eyes and call me a liar.
Is she, her eyes shift a little bit, kind of out of like the situation shifted. She thought like, yeah, I got him, and it's like, what do you know about necromancy? Didn't expect it to go that direction.
Classic misdirection.
Want to keep him guessing. Is that why you're here?
Yes. I reach into my bag and pull out the urn with the ashes. What do you know of bringing back life to those who have died?
A hefty spell usually, unless you contact the right people.
Would you happen to know who the right people are?
She lifts her like one of her shoulders, and her eyes kind of flit upwards in this very youthful motion that doesn't really fit her. You might have ended up in the right place, dear, but it's costly.
What will it take?
Her eyes drift back over to the pies.
Okay, I'm not going to eat that, so, let's move on past that.
You see, you seem to want something from me,
Yes.
but are unwilling to give me something in return. You come into my house, making demands and lying. I
did lie about
find
the
that very interesting. She sidesteps around the hearth, kind of meandering over towards the two cages. One of them's got like some like sleeping chickens, and the other one's got frogs that are like kind of crawling all over each other.
Mm-hmm.
Gibson's gonna run a finger on one of the, I don't know, desks or cabinets or crates, whatever those wooden boxes over there are.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a layer of dust on it?
Kind of depending on where you are. Something closer to the middle of the room, like I would say this area. Not really. It looks like that stuff's been seeing some use. But you do see like bits of flour kind of scattered about the surface as well, because she is making some pies.
Does she keep a clean workplace, or is it kind of like, who gives a shit?
It's dirty as fuck, but roll perception really quickly.
Well,
They're small, and with the kind of cobbled flooring, you can almost miss them, but you do catch what looks like small bones on the floor. In addition to that, I mean, there's scraps. It's very Mrs. Lovett's meat pies up in here. It smells icky.
small bones as in like chickens, or small bones as in like babies?
Probably not a chicken bone.
Okay.
If this was Felix, he'd be all about it, but
I think we may have gotten off on the wrong foot.
I agree.
You see, we came here looking for an in on your business, specifically your machinations. But it's very clear you're not about this for the money. Obviously, you're not about this for the money. And Tristan's gonna kind of just like shake off whatever was on his hand. It's very clear you do what you do because you love it. Because you love whatever effects it gives people. which I can understand. I'm not welcome in many places around these parts as well. I get where you're coming from. You see, we're on a bit of a trek, a journey. We're taking some very important people to a place not far from here.
So I've been told.
I figured. There's a lot of things you can do. You can send your beasties after us. They can attack us in the night when our guard is down. You can keep tabs on our whereabouts. Even tell him he can come after us, and little by little, you'll wear down our morale, our sanity, and maybe we'll eventually die, and just like that, we'll be gone. And you'll be back, baking the same pies for the same people, day in and day out. But what if I told you we could do something different? There's a lot of things you can do, but there are certain things I'm guessing you can't do. For example, you can't waltz into the halls of power here. I'm guessing you're not exactly welcome. But it's very likely that we will be. I'd like to offer a trade. In exchange for that scrap of clothing and your monsters off our back, as well as help whatever the nobleman is seeking, we'll take your pies, and we'll make sure they're eaten, but not by some poor urchin, someone down on their luck. We'll make sure they're eaten by the most powerful people in Barovia.
As you speak, she's kind of steadily moving closer, not in a menacing way, but very engaged with what you're saying. Mentions of not being able to wander in certain places kind of brings a furrow to her brows. Mentions of we'll get these people to eat these pies, not urchins. There's that quirk that starts to display fetid, rotting teeth and gum. But she's delighted nonetheless. Go ahead and roll persuasion.
I have a -1, but I do have that bonus from
You do have that bonus.
from the damage the other day. So just want to do a real quick refresh before we do this important roll.
Is it plus
Make it all
6?
-1, but +6.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, not great. Not great.
Not awful though either.
Yeah.
If someone wants to jump in there and maybe give me an assist.
Who's got good?
I have a condition. So you leave here. I won't have tabs on you. You see to that. I have nothing but your word, which hasn't been great since upon entering. One of you eats.
One of us has already eaten one.
And it
I
clearly
guess that
hasn't
means I'm
taken
doing it
hold.
again.
I can do it.
You sure about that? I mean, I've done it once already, You really want to be the one to do it?
Can we? What does the pie do again specifically?
You don't know.
We don't know.
You
Okay.
don't even know what's in it.
Oh.
But it does seem to be like an influence thing, sort of, maybe.
Are we under the impression it's a charm?
You haven't. So
Could
you
I
saw
roll
the
Arcana?
person. I mean, you absolutely can, but you did see the guy tied up outside who did have some pie crumbs on his face. Who was also like gutted, but happy about it.
You know what? I'll do it. I do not fear any undue influence. There's no woman who can shake my influence.
Are you sure about this? You might want to keep your wits about you here.
I'm not afraid. My mistress will protect me, and I'm always only going to obey her.
Would you like one fresh?
Might as well.
Probably better than cold.
Yeah. Before I take it, are you willing to tell me the ingredients?
It's no secret.
I'd just like to hear it.
I find
Tyler.
was one of their names. I find that the meat of innocence is quite a delicacy.
Like baby back ribs.
Of a sort.
If they were from actual babies, maybe.
Like lamb chops.
Wait, they're not?
She kind of chuckles and turns back to the fire. She makes a show of grabbing an oven mitt, and then like a pot holder in one, and she brings one out.
There you go.
And
That's right.
she sets it like on this stool really quickly, and then scurries over to like a pantry and starts opening a couple things, before she eventually procures a fork, that she tries to shine on her shirt, like just to kind of clean it off, and then she sets it down next to it.
While she's doing that, I kind of want to go over and be like, you don't have to do this. Believe me, I've consumed a lot worse things here.
Oh, so it gets worse than this. Cool. That makes me feel better about eating this, I guess.
Knowing, I know I only took like a little like nibble of the crust or whatever before, but knowing what like the save I had to do and kind of the weird feelings I got, is there any way I could like give him a heads up as to what's coming that would sort of help him out?
You didn't affect it. Yeah, you didn't receive any effects. You wouldn't know what's going on.
You know what? It's only weird if you make it weird, right? I'm going for it.
That's one way to look at things.
Yep, sometimes you just gotta hold your nose and do it. That's it. I'm doing it. I've made up my mind. I don't want to think about it anymore.
This is where I wish I had bless.
You want some hot sauce with that?
No.
Tuck it in, darling.
I take the fork. I go down. I start. How's it taste?
It's actually it's not awful. There's like enough kind of gravy and filling. There's like little touches of vegetables in there. The seasoning isn't too bad. It's probably knowing the source that probably gets that little bit of like
Little-
ugh.
Yeah, a little bit of gag reflex, but fighting through it. I
You finish it?
just do the best I can to clear my head. Just be like, you know what? It's a meat pie. It's a meat pie.
Been serving these for years. I've never heard complaints about the taste. Do you finish it?
Yeah. I
Okay.
finish it.
You're gonna need to
All right.
roll a
We have
con
a
save
deal
for
now,
me.
right? Sorry, what save?
Con save. And she nods her head.
Con save. Alrighty, I'm just seeing if I have anything to help me with this.
You got silvery barbs, right?
Yeah.
Does protection from good and evil help you with saves?
Silvery barbs would only help give somebody disadvantage on something.
Oh, I thought it gave you a reroll.
Oh, I guess I could transfer on it, but I'd have to give it to somebody else as a. I think it's like a reaction to somebody else's action. So no one else is really doing anything, I don't think. So I'm not going to cheese it. I know it's already a super good spell. Protection from good and evil will mean that I can't be charmed.
Okay.
But besides that, I don't think it gives me anything. Here we go.
Hey.
18.
Ain't
Nice.
no pie gonna hold me down.
You eat, and sometimes it's piping hot. Sometimes you might have to take a breather to like, huh.
I'm a tiefling on paper. It's all right.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. You do finish it off, and she, like, as you take that last bite, she watches, very, very focused on you, and nothing happens.
So we have a deal now?
We have a deal.
Cool.
She leans over to this this barrel that when you came in it kind of had this black ichor to it, and she just right on the side of it. It bubbles for but a moment before this small sprightly hand comes out. This creature's small, tiny, lithe, slightly demonic in nature, and it just seems to be perpetually dripping this black ichor from it. Go get it. And it speeds off. And she like turns her back and she like goes to pretending to clean a very disgusting space for a moment.
She mad?
You want to do an insight check?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
wanna
do it.
She mad check. I don't have good insight, but let's see. I don't know. She's fine.
She's cleaning. Feels clean.
Yeah, they do that. Maybe it's because I pointed out how dusty it is in here.
She's just
You
real
gave her
upset about her
psychic
home.
damage with that. Right, well, we had the pie, we got the cloak, we got the help we need. Perhaps we can just go now.
If you do one more kindness from me as I get together your parcels.
We have a bargain to hold now, too.
I have a small offering. There's a shrine of sorts out back. On your way through, would you mind dropping these in? And she just holds up a small pouch.
I'll take it.
What
Is it wet?
Nope. It's just like a small little leather pouch. I actually have like 50 of them for some reason, but like, yeah, it's not huge, not anything substantial. When she gives it to you, it doesn't clatter or jingle, so there's nothing metal in there, but there is something. And it's about this time that the little oozy creature comes like scampering back in with fabric in its mouth. It looks a lot like what Cyrus is missing from his cloak, and the thing like pulls it from its mouth and like hands it up. It barely even reaches your kneecaps.
Cyrus pulls out a handkerchief and uses it to grab it.
It like
Magics it
smiles and it's
clean.
just fangy teeth.
Can I boop the snoot?
Would you like to try to boop the snoot?
I go to boop the snoot.
You like its eyes are just, I mean, it's just a void of black, but even then there's all this stuff like kind of oozing over its face. It's hard to see exactly what's going on, but you get the impression that its eyes cross as you like go to like touch this like flat snout. And then when you do it, like and like just kind of turns and like crawls back up towards the barrel. It doesn't go back inside, but it like perches on the edge.
Cyrus giggles a little bit.
Make sure that's all of it.
Yeah, he'll magic it clean and then kind of slap it against the cloak a couple times and then and mend it into one piece. Does it all come back as one flesh
Seems
piece?
to be a match.
Good as new.
How many should we start you off with? 4, 5? Do I need to send you a list of people that I would like?
Baker's dozen.
We said we'd get you in with powerful people, not specific people.
How about 3?
3.
We'll go from there.
Another request, if you'd like to humor an old lady. And she gives this very strange smile, like eyes crinkling down into like narrow slits, like just full teeth on display. How do I know that you're going to carry your end of the bargain? If not by means of tracking you and being able to ask.
I ate your dang pie. Didn't I prove myself already?
Unfortunately. But that was going to be my means of keeping tabs on you.
You were able to find us once. If we don't hold up our end of the bargain, you can try and kill us again.
There's no escaping Barovia, right? You'll find us eventually.
Wait, what?
No escaping Barovia. She holds up, like it took her a couple moments. It's a haphazard wrapping, but she boxed up those 3 pies and she holds them out. May the Night Mother help you if I have to come and find you. Now get gone.
So we'll circle back about the urn.
Yeah, we're gonna get gone. Let's go.
Write me a letter telling me exactly what you want, and maybe we can look into it, dear.
Nah, he can't write. Karen leaves.
Kristen's gonna kind of go over Cyrus, like, take the win and let's go.
Take the win-win. Enemy whose name I can't even fucking remember. I'll take the win when Madison Elroy Fitzgerald IV is sniveling like a weenie.
So you leave.
Yeah.
God damn it, Richard. I wanted you to fail that anyway.
Yo, guys, we beat it. We got the scrap back. We got Danger Pie, and we're out of there.
Joke's
Right?
on you. We used the pie strategy.
I do like a a quick prayer or message, whatever it is, to my mistress patron. I'm just like, oh, thank God you saved me. I knew you would. I knew you would. I never doubted. But I'm so glad to have that confirmed. Thank you so much. I knew that you would never let me fall under anyone else's influence.
As soon as you finish that prayer, Achilles comes up behind you. He does like the double shoulder rub, just like, "Hey, great job back there. I know firsthand those pies ain't they ain't the most fun, but good job."
Remember, I did it for you. I will do anything for you, including eating children. I'll do anything for you.
I love peace. I'd kill every man, woman, and children to achieve it.
Exactly. Yeah, he gets it.
I was trying to mess with you more like last episode when Achilles like sparred with you and spanked Noah's butt, and you were like, "I'm sorry, mistress."
Dristan, my boy, I didn't know you had it in you.
Just
That
hear a
was-
very distant sigh, Richard.
He has it in him
It's
now.
kind of
You
like
know
a-
what I'm saying?
You hear just a very distant sigh, just kind of in the back of your head, a very contented sound. But
That's my favorite sound.
It's only just occurring to me this
probably.
episode that your character is like just a full-on sub to his patron.
Yep.
Like
Yep.
I was like, oh yeah, that's what you're doing.
Gonna start throwing bathwater soon.
It also took me until, we have like one more episode of this next week to finally figure out how to do Achilles' voice, and it's just do Mimir from God of War. Like that's how to do the accent.
so thwarting my dastardly ass plan, what do you guys want to do now?
Beach
I will-
episode.
Turn around and cast Disintegrate Ray at
It's
the
like
house.
the worst, saddest little fucking like lake, and everybody's dead.
Not
I
a great
have
time of year for the beach.
I have Athena go and pee on the windmill, and then we move on.
Before we move
Talking-
on, I
Talking
think
about leaving stuff behind. Good.
yeah, I think Cyrus wanted to do an RP moment or say something.
Oh, yes, Dristan, that was good. I didn't know you had it in you.
One of the things you learn while here is anytime dealing with creatures vastly more powerful than you is to just tell them everything they want to hear and hope that you're unimportant enough to not be killed.
Unimportant enough. My mind is boggling. It might be the bog fumes or the fact that a few of you said you never get out of this place. But unimportant. No, couldn't be me.
So just puts a hand on his shoulder. It's like, he has a big day for all of us.
Yes.
So we got through that unscathed. What are we gonna do? I just can continue on to Valaki. Is that the move?
That's the wisest.
I took a bit of a leap, but that were Raven said that there were men, forces belonging to him there waiting for us. My
The place
guess,
where we've been trying to go.
yes,
Hmm.
I have a feeling that bringing two noblemen to children of the former Burgermeister will likely get us an audience with whatever form of power there is there, for good or for worse. We need to be very careful once we're there. But if there's a moment we can slip away, or I can slip away, maybe I can make a stop in the kitchen. But more importantly, we need to find out what he has planned for us there and how we can avoid falling trap to it. You all did good.
Glad we got out of there without a real fight.
We can go back if you like.
No.
No? Okay.
Let's go reclaim our travelers. Hopefully they're still alive.
I sure hope so.
So you backtrack a little ways. Not too terribly far, but down the hill away from the bone grinder into like one of the little valleys that you left them there. As you approach, you see Irina and Ismark not appearing any worse for wear. but you do see Anton standing humanoid, like speaking to both of them, and they both seem a little like standing probably a little too far away to like be holding standard conversation.
We're back.
Hi, girlie. We met out there alive. Thanks for doing your guard dog duty with these two. Good girl.
Did we miss anything?
Was no, Anton was just telling us things, I suppose, just where they live, the benefits of going there. Seems like a decent idea. Not one that we are going to take, though. I'm just saying, it seems like a decent idea.
Kristen, could
Anton turns and nods their head a little bit. I was merely watching, making sure that they were well.
Noisy watcher.
We are. We like to be noticed. Sometimes.
Well, we're heading north, the town. Would you like to join us?
No, but
As you
I
s-
will.
I get that.
Somebody has
early.
to make sure that you don't fumble the ball.
We should make it before nightfall. It's not too far, assuming no more creatures inhibit our way. Shall we make haste?
Haste was made. Let us come over to this silly little word map. Gotta get rid of this stat block because I was thinking something was gonna pop off. Okay.
I can keep it in the archive.
uh,
You never know.
I changed my
Right.
mind. Come back here and fight me.
If we're here,
Mhm.
we're not exactly close, but
Not super close, no.
we could.
Well,
make
we
it.
can cut.
And by this
Yeah.
point, you already kind of went 15. Yeah. If you probably push it, you could probably get there.
The hell kind of trail is this?
The fun one.
The scenic route.
Is there any local lore of why we shouldn't cut through the forest here?
By the witch.
Well, if the witch is like the thing, then like
Aside from, she did just mention a shrine that was back there. But aside from that, and I mean any other casual of Barovia, I mean there's nothing in particular.
But we gotta go that, well, not necessarily have to, but if we go that way, then we do the favor for her in shrine business, right?
Oh right, what was the shrine thing? Where is that on her property?
That is, it's a little ways off. You can actually probably see it from like the hill her property is on. It's down like where these kind of rolling dead hills kind of reach back to the tree lines. You see, or you could see like 4 standing stones a little ways off.
Okay.
It's the ancient megalith mark.
So we might as well go that way and continue on through the woods, right?
Oh, let's take a snack and examine these monoliths.
I guess so, yeah.
Could be a place of power. Gotta be.
Yes, great power. Yes.
Could
All
be
right.
dangerous too.
Oh, dangerous and powerful, yes.
Let's take care of this before we leave. Can I look in the pouch?
Yeah, you can look in the pouch.
What's in the pouch?
Teeth.
Sure.
Cool.
Why
Child
wouldn't
teeth,
it be
to
teeth?
be specific?
Oh,
Dristan looks up and says, "I don't know what I expected."
Like a little pouch of like Polly Pockets, and she's like, "Please go leave this for my deity." Probably be like voodoo Polly Pockets. Um,
Their actual
you-
girl's named Polly.
oh no, they're just shrunk down. Everything's awful.
Good for Polly Pocket though. Just dating a whole bunch of people at once. Oh, 2 L's. My bad. Thank you, Andy.
You getting to the place isn't hard, nor does it take a very long time at all. I mean, I would say it's probably like 10-15 minutes, just kind of navigating around the hills. It's not a grand spot. Really, if you weren't directed in this way, or if it wasn't notated on a local map, you'd probably just walk right by it, not think of anything of it. It's from afar, it's just these 4 standing stones. They stand maybe about 4 or 5 feet up off the ground, and they're in a small cluster with a little space in between them. But as you grow closer, you see something connecting all of them together with a bowl or like a basin hanging in the center. Growing even closer, it's metal chains. They're wrapped very tightly around each of these stones. There's little scraps of pie littering the ground. There's an old severed finger. There's crows, ravens, like circling above. There's one that's like off to this kind of watching. What would you like to do?
Like to investigate the stones, whether that's Arcana or investigation.
Probably investigation.
I can assist you with that. I'm trained.
Oh, bastard. So that's the second time.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. So, when you're investigating these things, are you just like walking up to them, like looking at them? Like, are you like trying to like touch, feel, or are you?
I guess I'm trying to see. Some feeling might be good, especially looking for any place where like blood sacrifices been given. Look for any notable parts of it. Anything well used, anything smoothed down that have been touched or used often.
Sorry, I'm just adding these in here just so it's like, oh look, everything's connected. Wow.
And what is up with the bowl?
So, based on that investigation, so looking like just at face value, these stones have various carvings on each of them, and each of them are identical. There's one that depicts a place covered in snow. There's very blatantly like the pronged snowflakes throughout the design. And when you touch it, it is cold. The next one, bright sun, crops in the air. When you touch it, it gently warm. You can almost feel like a breeze, like drifting through your hair. The next one, it's hot to the touch. A similar kind of carving as the last one, bright sun, but it's hot. And then the final one, as you get close to it, you see dead trees, you see foliage, and you can almost smell it like a fall day. The chain is standard chain. It has like a giant clasp around these stones that lead to that basin in the middle. That basin is filled with teeth. Some are clean, some are bloody, some are rotten. But it's a bowl of teeth.
I get the feeling that these are the teeth that they pulled from the pie ingredients.
Wonder what would happen if I just took a fistful of them.
But I wouldn't recommend that.
A fistful of teeth.
Why do you want
Did I
teeth
do-
for?
He's got ashes. Why not teeth?
A survival check to know what this could be. Is there like a teeth elemental that runs around or something like that? Oh, when dental go?
Perfect. I would accept that or Arcana, or even maybe History.
I would love to assist if it's Arcana.
I think survival, because there's a type of monster that goes around these parts. I want to watch out for that type of monster, but I don't necessarily know what it means or does.
The old teeth eater, you know?
I don't like that
Yo.
nickname at all.
Teeth Eater.
The Teeth Eater? No,
Um,
thank you.
No Teeth Eater. You don't like, maybe aside from like a Wendigo, but this doesn't feel quite like it's a Wendigo vibe. It seems like something other, perhaps.
I was trying to think, what's that thing in The Witcher, the giant antler looking?
Ew, I like
Yeah,
what you're
it's
calling up.
It's a Leshe.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it was.
I found a DC villain called Mr. Teeth.
Mr. Teeth.
Oh, the link did not go
No.
through, but his name's Mr. Teeth. You can look him up. He's a serial killer known as the Tooth Eater. So that's lovely. Oh, there we go. There you go.
He's
There he
pretty.
is.
Yeah, that fits.
There's Mr. Teeth. So I don't like that.
Portland would dub them the teeth. Okay, anyway.
All right.
Um,
Anyway, point is, I don't want to be dealing with any teeth eaters out here. That is beyond the pale.
no creature that's coming to mind though. Nothing
Don't-
tangible running around.
Could
Don't
I
suppose
roll
there's
an
anything religious Garen can glean.
You could roll a religious, yeah.
Yeah, this feels
Or
like a
Arcana
relevant
if you
thing.
want. Yeah, like if anybody is trained or has a vibe, I would even say Richard, you could probably roll Arcana on it too,
Okay.
Not my
just because
god.
your ties.
Sid, you got a cool echo through the bottle when you said that, though.
Oh yeah, you know.
Nobody cared who I was till I ate the teeth.
I'd like to get an
Yeah.
Arcana just to figure out what, like, is this just for, like, a sacrifice or a tribute, or is there some sort of ritual that happens here? Like, how would something like...
Noah, what did you roll?
A 10.
Or for like what kind of roll?
Oh, Arcana.
You step a little closer to it, maybe inspect it. And with the help of your lady, you hear a whisper. Kellen of the Crooked Teeth. Do not touch that.
Kalen of the Crooked Teeth?
Oop, I did something funny because I tried to copy paste out of my notes. Hold on. First, I need to drop the spelling because it's a train wreck of spelling.
Whoa.
Lillian Schaffelschalen? Schaffelschak?
That's
Kellen of the Crooked Teeth. Kellen of the Twisted Teeth.
kind of the old Gaelic
Alright, guys,
pronunciation
don't
that none of
touch
us
this
know.
at all.
She's an archfey.
Okay, so this is somehow connected with an archfey and crooked teeth and I'm being told not to touch, so nobody touch.
But I should still put the teeth in, right?
I'm just passing on what I heard, man.
Well, I don't want to be pursued by the twisted teeth, whatever that is. Tristan's gonna open up his pouch and then he's gonna pour in the teeth that he was given.
As you're pouring that, Achilles is like gonna draw his weapons, just like this is out
Yeah.
of precaution, just
Shield
in
ready.
case Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem do show up.
You roll a con save for me, please.
Everybody? Or just me?
That's you.
Oh no!
I would be more scared if it was all of us, to be honest, but still.
I mean, I was
Hey.
even like kind of going back and forth on it.
That was a 4 for a second.
Mm-hmm.
As you pour the teeth in, and they join the litany of others. There's a moment where you start to feel like you taste copper in your mouth. You feel like all of your teeth are becoming loose. You feel like they're getting ready to fall out. But nothing happens.
I hate that.
Can you imagine a gummy vampire, though?
Ah.
I would
like to suck
your blood, but I can't.
Garrett, go kill me another deer. I need to eat.
I'm
You have to
hungry.
carry around a Capri
Bring
Sun
me a
thing.
maid and a straw.
What's the thing they use to get sap from trees? I would just go
A
around.
spigot and a tap.
It's like into a bear. That's the stuff.
Tristan's just doing blood keg stands for the rest of the campaign.
So you feel like those things are happening, but none of it actually does, just to clarify.
Ugh.
Didn't like that. All right, let's go before something worse happens.
Doing that thing where it's like,
Counting.
Wait, is that all that she asked for? It was just about deposit teeth.
That was one of the things she asked for.
That's it for
What
this whole bit,
else?
so I suggest we move on out of Teeth Zone.
Irina starts to wonder, but she's still like, that doesn't seem like a fair exchange, though, does it? I mean, is she going to do anything else? You just had to drop off some teeth?
No. We have to drop off some things while we're in town as well.
So we're doing errands for grandmother. Not what I expected, strangely.
Well, it's that our grandmother kills us, so
I'm much rather be an errand boy than a corpse myself.
Valakai?
Valakai Valalo.
Yeah.
Valmos.
Arriba.
Vamos lá a Valakai.
So, as for walkies, who wants to roll a d20?
D20 or D100?
Or, sorry, d100.
I'll do this one.
Percentile.
Come on, big money, big money, big money.
Wait,
93.
Ooh,
Good year.
Wow.
93. It's a good year. It's my year.
Very
what up?
good.
Do I get inspiration
me
because I rolled my birth year?
No. Give me like.
What about for being the cute little baby of the group?
You are the baby of the group, but I'm not giving you shit. I've already like thwarted my dastardly plan this evening. Hold on for me
Alright.
real quick.
No regrets about
Really?
that.
She's really salty about you beating the pie.
Yeah.
I wanted control.
This victory goes to man.
It's like no one controls me.
Yeah.
Except for my dom. She controls me.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Moral of the story is get yourself a dom with a thick ass booty.
Yeah.
I didn't realize your
Probably
patron
does.
was working with a dump truck.
Damn it, I can't find it.
You know, at the gym, there's a board of sticky notes where you're supposed to put your New Year's resolutions, and someone's resolution said, I want to work out and get an absolute dumper, which was a fantastic thing to put up on a wall. It was very funny.
So you find an encounter, thankfully. It's not an extreme, and Strahd isn't going to descend on everybody.
Ooh.
You find what looks to be an old lantern tucked against one of these trees. Really, the only reason why you see it is because you kind of spot like a little wicked green glow, as the candle is exuding a green flame, which is lit despite the fact that this thing is like upturned and looks like it's covered in dust.
What we have here? I will Arcana check it.
Sure.
We'll just
Usually-
keep going with this trend.
It's a lantern that's glowing green.
Ooh, I like it. It's like from Spencer's Gifteries. I'm going to pick it up and look deep
Who's
into
Spencer?
the flame.
As you stare deep into this flame, you notice that the candle isn't melting. There seems to be like it starts to like drip down the edge of it, and then it like rolls back up. Like it's not diminishing in any way.
Whoa. Tight. Does it have any instructions on it for care? Does it have a label on it that says property of Pringles the dog? Or
Hold on.
Can you put it out or light it again?
You want to try?
I will use my prestidigitation to flame.
It extinguishes.
And then I'll snap it back on.
Comes back, and initially it starts as a standard candle flame, and then it like just slowly fades to that emerald green.
I think when it comes back normal, he's like, "Aw," and then it goes green. And he's like, "Ah,
Oh.
ah."
There is some scratching on the underside of it, and it just says Cecil.
Uh-huh.
Other than that, though, it's just a nifty little lantern.
Interesting. I'll have to meditate on this. It's mine now. He'll put it out and put it in his bag, and
Whoever it belonged to, likely long dead by now. Probably painfully killed. Dead. Very dead.
well,
Daverific.
it's mine now.
Why are you talking about him that way? Just super dead? Like, well, I get. Never mind. Your bag. It's the bag of holding, right?
It is a
Okay.
bag of holding,
Okay.
yes. It's a
Oh, you have a bag of
customized-
holding.
Yeah, it's a customized bag of holding.
Okay. Just to verify. Haven't looked at sheets in a while. Okay. So after that, I'm assuming you continue on your way through the woods.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we're cutting through this area here.
Okay, so coming in from that side. All right. Not that it matters. So it's become quite dark by the time you get back on the old road. And eventually it becomes easy to see the city in the distance. It's just this beacon of light kind of guiding you. As you start to grow closer to it, though, you notice some decorations outside. Hard to tell what it is initially, especially in the dark, but I know some of y'all got some pretty gnarly dark vision, so if y'all want to go ahead and roll perception as you kind of get closer to it.
What y'all looking up there? I can't see a thing. It's too dark.
And it is still a little far away. I'm just like trying to get a beat on like who sees what with what given light and everything. Or as you grow closer. Tristan, you'd see it.
I feel like as a doggy, Athena probably has good vision, but it wouldn't matter because how's she gonna tell me there's decorations?
Correct.
Yeah.
Decorations. So it's what you see as you grow closer. You see the city. You see all like the buildings in the background. You see the walls surrounding it. You see the city gate, just like these massive things of bars. But in front of that, and initially you're kind of squinting towards it, but it looks like pikes littering the ground before the walls, before the gate. There's a couple that seems to be holding, like the pike seems to be holding up a body of sorts. One man, one female. And there's a wolf's head atop. Beyond those two, almost like those two are gates of their own, but beyond them it's various pikes, hundreds of them, with single wolf's heads decorated at the top.
You think they've killed any wolves lately?
I'd rather you not say that in front of my dog. Exactly, girlie. I know. Sometimes he does speak before thinking. Anyways, probably to answer your question.
I do not suppose that it is too late to turn around and go somewhere else.
At this hour, it probably is.
We already got this far.
Don't like this.
Would I know? Is it the hunt? Is it purge day already? This time of the year?
That's a very good question. So, and Garen would know this as well, just based on his history. Not so much the purge, but they have a tendency to do some weird ass fucking festivals here. And as you grow closer, assuming that you were proceeding forward, you do see a poster for such an event, plastered to the bodies of, like, on the stomachs of the dead man and woman.
Take a closer look at these posters.
We've seen a whole
Didn't
lot
tell
of
me.
corpses over the past couple days, friends. This is starting
You
to turn my
have.
stomach.
Not the
Interesting.
party I want to go to.
You never told me there was a party town around here.
So, plastered on to their skin with what looks like to either be like maybe sap or honey. It's some kind of sticky, viscous substance. There's an image of a crouching wolf, like teeth bared, eyes like just wicked intent, like ready to kill. And it reads, "Come one, come all to the greatest celebration of the year, the Wolf's Head Jamboree. Attendants and children required. Pikes will be provided. All will be well by the order of the Baron."
Oh, it's Wolf's Head. I forgot. It sneaks up on me every year.
What exactly is Wolf's Head? We don't have this
Yeah.
holiday back where I'm from.
Elaborate.
Oh, I like Monster better. I'm sharing it to you guys.
We've got Boar's Head where I come from, but that's more of a selection of meats than a day. So
I've hunted a boar once or twice and had the meat. Never made a holiday out of it. We kind of celebrate any time a hunt came back to the village. I suppose when every day's a holiday, then no day's a holiday.
every town's got a dickhead.
That's true. I was mine.
And you've graced us with your presence.
I can admit it. I mean, clearly you were. Never mind.
That's not the one that I just ran from or read from, but like I like the pikes.
That's pretty
That's
great.
pretty
Let me
great.
pull it up so
Anyway.
the stream can see it. There we go. Love it. Love it. That's gonna pop up. I wanna. What in the world? Sorry,
Just-
stream.
It's just Imgur.
I know, and for some reason also decided to show off Danica Patrick in lingerie. Well, whatever. There you go, stream. little bonus for you. Anyways,
Here's the risk.
So
Are we
Tennessee
in any
required?
danger at this festival, or
Probably. I mean, they're all heathens, really.
heathens, you say? Kind
Um,
of heathens.
well, I wouldn't want to be a wolf right now. And he's gonna look down at Athena.
she's a. Yeah. I mean, she's domesticated. She's clearly not a threat. Alright, she's a threat when she needs to be. Sorry. You know what I mean by that, girly. Point is, do they do some sort of, like, I don't know, Thanksgiving turkey party for one wolf every year?
Maybe the festival is over.
That would also
Maybe
be...
it was a quick one and done.
I
Do
could
we
also hope
know-
for that.
Do we know if the festival, like, if they keep adding these bodies on pikes, or is this like, oh, the like end of festival, they've had their major celebration, and we're walking into like New Year's Day?
Yeah, how fresh are these?
History for me, buddy. As far as freshness, the roll investigation, actually.
Could assist with investigation.
As far as history goes, this actually kind of fits with the town's vibe. All will be well, used by the Baron. He has used this saying in an effort to kind of like trick people into doing these little silly festivals. But that's typically what they are. They're not always tasteful, they're not always safe, but these things are quick, and they are constantly coming up with new ones. So as far as you remember, it's usually a quick, like, all right, we're done, next one. It's usually not like a huge week-long thing.
Gotcha. I
Uh,
missed it.
Investigation. It looks like, you know, when that's blood is fresh, it looks wet, but like if you like wipe it away, some of it's kind of coagulated and dried like underneath, and it kind of sticks. It's there. It's not days old, but this was done recently.
It'd still be going. If they were more decayed, I would expect it to be over by now. But festivals like these tend to get the townsfolk very riled up. We should be cautious. I think they'll be okay if you tell them your companion is a dog, but I would try not to pick fights with anyone while we're here.
Hey, come on.
There's
How many times have I picked a fight? You know what? Don't answer that one. I'll just make sure I'm on my best behavior.
that sounds great.
Single dad Tristan just trying to get by. So you continue towards the gates.
Absolutely. I'm going to go ahead and I'll crack my knuckles, and a little shadow steam kind of pops on some mage armor.
As we're walking, can Dristan drift over to Ismark and Irina? Is Anton still with us, or is she flying around?
She seems to be like she's following. She's like maybe 10, 15, like hanging back, just kind of meandering after everybody. So when you stop, she stopped. She didn't like pull forward the rest of the way.
She doesn't have any visible feathers, does she? Or is it just pale skin?
There's like little hints at like I don't know the actual terminology for them, but they're like the little feather stalks that birds have, like the
fluffy
base of
stuff?
it. Yeah, there's like little hints of it at her cheekbones.
Is it like that's her quirky makeup, or is it like she's a bird lady?
That's a good question. Um, for the lulz of it, can you roll a d20?
Yeah.
We're gonna decide.
Ooh.
Of course.
I think
And
she
that's
might
it,
just
you get
be-
one.
She could just be quirky.
That manic pixie,
Raven
they,
girl.
them, Raven
Yeah.
girl.
Yeah. It's for the she's, the theys, and the gays. Boy, let's go.
All right, Alphabet Mafia, let's roll up.
Roll up.
2 is Mark and Irina. So I know the idea was to get here to get far away from him, but do you know if your father had any allies, friends, people he trusted here?
He wasn't a huge fan of the Baron, but they were on decent enough terms, as far as we know. Enemies, who isn't? It's Barovia. Could be a
Right.
bad day. But I don't recall him ever saying that there was anybody that had a vendetta against him, but not too much chatter of allies either.
Out of character, is the Baron married?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, god damn it, I closed it! I had the names, like, off to the side, just in case it came up. But yeah, married, has a family.
Right. Okay, good to know. And this Baron's reputation, what would Garen and I know about him?
He, as I mentioned earlier, he has a little bit of, I guess the easiest way is probably, homie's on a little bit of a power trip with all these fucking festivals, with this all will be well nonsense. Attendance is required, all will be well. It's not the healthiest area, but people obey, whether it's due to fear, whether it's because they share a common belief. He is a man that comes from quote unquote good stock, and he wears that like it's armor. Like that's what made him who he is. He was bred from good stock. He's a piece of shit. His ego is very brittle. There's been mentions of him flying off the handle, making an example of people. Maybe that's what happened to the two people outside, like the two lone bodies with wolf heads on their heads. So yeah, he's not super A+, but he's running the show.
Does the Baron have an appetite?
I do not believe he does. Aside from an appetite for power.
All right. I suppose this Baron is our first best chance for now. But holy man, your order, do you know if there's any place, sanctuary here, that might be a good plan B?
Is there?
As a plan B?
Is there a
Just a
church?
Church in general.
Oh, gotcha. I didn't hear that part. Hold on, there's definitely a church. Let me get the name of it.
Total agnostic town, no churches.
You have St. Andrew's Church. It's... How long has it been since either of y'all been to, like, town?
Very long time for
Shit
Garen.
might have changed a little bit.
What year is it again?
The year of 2530. I don't know what the year is, man. I didn't think about that. But you've been around for decades. It is Artem. It is another church that's dedicated to the Morning Lord. It's it's a smaller outfit though.
Okay.
Whereas you mainly originally studied in the village of Barovia, like down south. You might have come to visit here, but who knows what the state it's in.
If the steeple's still standing, I can get us a place to sleep.
And that would be pretty good this time of night, especially after the day we've had.
Maybe we should head there first, as a precaution.
I've got a background feature, court functionary.
Sure.
Ooh.
Go on.
As a rich dude, I have knowledge of how bureaucracies function, and it lets me gain access to records of inner workings of any noble court or government I encounter. You know who the movers and shakers are, whom to go to for the favors you seek, and what the current intrigue of interests in the group are.
That is definitely privileged. Are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
Oh, yeah. I searched for this background.
Yeah.
I'd like to know if these higher up people, these well-to-do people, would it be the type of situation where I could come in and it's like, oh, I'm money as well. I can't possibly stay with these peasants. You're obviously obligated to put me up for the night to show how wealthy you are. Would that be something I could pull or swing?
I would say that kind of based on that information of the hey, it's all about good stock and what Tristan and Garen know, it's probably a good hunch that you could probably do that if you do it right. Yeah.
Cool. I will definitely change back into my fineries that has some of the burn damage and just kind of keep my bag over it.
Mm-hmm.
Burn damage to and a
Hide
scarf.
it. Yeah.
A long scarf.
Sure.
And say, perhaps we should meet this fellow and if we're rubbing elbows, they may as well be silk. Yes?
Might as well do it in the morning. I
don't
don't know if
like
we
it.
want to wake him.
I don't like it when he's giddy. It kind of freaks me out a little bit.
Oh, stop.
I will not.
Oh.
We have options. That's good. Let's see what it gets us. I assume all rangers have hoods, and he is definitely going to
Correct. That is the
Pop it
only
on.
correct assumption that I could think of is that all rangers have hoods. So you follow the main road, wading through these forest of decapitated wolf's heads. And as you go closer, you see the barred gate, and just inside of it, there's two figures just kind of standing just off to the side, and they're quiet, sort of just watching as you grow closer. They're human appearing in nature. It's hard to tell any other deeper than that, just because it's armored, it's helmets. They both have spears, like pretty hefty spears at their side. And when you get close enough, the one on the right, a man. Hold on. Nobody is actually allowed in past sunfall.
Excuse me. Do you know who I am? Do you
I-
know who my father is?
I don't know and I don't care. By order of the Baron, nobody is allowed in after sunfall.
The Baron.
I
Well,
don't know
would
where
like
he
to
got that
speak to this
accent.
Baron.
There it goes.
I'd like to speak to this Baron. What's your badge number? Future unemployed idiot.
Can you roll either
Intimidation?
deception or intimidation? Yeah.
Make a Karen check.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Beautiful.
You see like the whites of his eyes as they kind of bulge a little bit, and he kind of does this double take over to his partner who's like, stop, they can't, he's outside, what are you doing? You heard him. It's a woman, why not? Nobody's in past sundown. You can come in first thing in the morning. All will be well then. But until then, we can't risk you coming inside. Are you sure? Because I can't lose this job.
He can't lose this
You're
job.
you're not gonna lose your job.
He's got a lot riding on this job. Are you sure? Can you afford to make that promise?
Can I assist him with like?
She gives
I
my
don't know, I
customer
mean-
service face, which is just a slow blink. Yeah,
I
you can
mean-
try.
You see how uptight he is? Think how cranky he's gonna be if he has to sleep out here.
My retinue here has had to endure me for a whole week now. I really
I'm
want to
surprised
put
I
him
haven't
through
fucking killed him.
Are you
I've
doing
thought about it. I've thought about killing him a lot.
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear you say
Are you trying to do perception or not perception, persuasion or deception?
It's not deception. It's definitely persuasion.
Okay.
Oh, I have a
I like the
minus
good
one.
cop. I like the good cop, bad Karen.
The good cop, bad Karen. Perfect.
I mean, what is a cop? But
But
Karen with a gun.
Yep.
there is a place over around the corner that is. Why do I keep giving people accents? We don't need to give everybody an accent. There's a place up around the corner of the wall over here. Just in front of the trees. It's been cleared out. It's a decent campground. You can stay there for the night. If you'd like, we can send somebody to gather you in the morning. Have a good evening, gentlemen.
On lady, he points down to Athena.
I'm gonna shoot daggers at
lady.
the other guy, at the
And
male
other lady,
guard
I'm so
who's
sorry.
already scared. And just hope I wake up in a good mood. Good
He
evening.
like looks over to his partner like, I swear, if I lose this job. Good evening. Have a swell night. It's supposed to be nice and clear.
well, at least it's not going to rain.
I like this fast
Smash cut
smash
to-
cut. We're all around the campfire. It's raining, just like drinking out of mugs. Cyrus, you know what? I think I'm going to get him fired. I'm like rock hard right now. I'm gonna get him fired.
Can we actually do that?
Yes,
Can that
I
be
just
the
did
smash
it.
cut?
That was the smash cut. It is raining. We are around a fire.
So be it.
And Cyrus
Make
is
it
apparently
so.
rock hard.
Rock hard. I'm going to get this man fired. I don't. He's hanging on by a thread. I can tell.
And you were so happy about it. So happy.
You have no idea.
I can't help but wonder if we picked the right group of people to get me here. We got here, but sometimes I worry, Ismark. Sometimes I worry.
I swear to worry a lot. I got worried about Athena all the time, you know. You gotta take care of someone else other than yourself. In this case, we're taking care of her and you. Now that you're the same as a dog, you understand? Anyways, I'm gonna go over here before I talk your ear off. Anyway, glad we got you here safe.
Later.
Nighty night.
So, before we call it here for the night, because I think it's getting 10:30 by you guys.
Yeah, thereabouts.
Anything anybody wants to do for watch, for preparing to fire people, for just evening preparations as you camp out.
I eagerly await a hot, steamy night with my lady.
Yeah, but in game.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were talking about what we're doing at 10:30. Yeah. I wait for my mistress.
Okay. Sorry, I keep feeling like I keep like cutting it off super early, but like I know it's either 10:30 or like it's 11:30, and the jump is big sometimes.
I mean, whatever works. We got one more of these before we, pause it for the time being. So it's up to you, I guess.
Mhm.
I know
Yeah.
as we pan through Cyrus's little sleeping situation, he's got note paper and he's writing down a letter of formal request to the witch.
Okay. I like how you're writing it yourself this time.
Yes, of course. Well, I don't need to hide the handwriting.
That's
Please,
true.
the ransom note. That money should be.
Speaking of, can you roll a percentile die for me?
All right.
You're actually like, I put like just like a bunch of like, okay, like these are the situations like that this might encounter. You're actually doing pretty fucking good, buddy.
In before the money arrives in a chest, like right after the group gets to the campsite after Cyrus has died.
Perfect.
Cyrus gets offed and just a case of money.
I suppose we
Here you
split it
go.
4 ways. Ransom notes make me sneeze.
So, really quickly, just to leave it on a note, who is taking first watch?
Achilles has been taking them regularly, so I mean, I think he's fine taking it again.
Okay.
I can take middle watch when it's darkest.
Noah will take one of the later watches. He's convinced himself at this point. He's like, oh man, I got with her last time. Like, it's happening. It's totally like we had that good moment earlier with the pies, like afterwards, and I told her the thing, and she gave me that sound, and like, yeah, like it's happening. There's no way it's not happening tonight. So he is getting all ready for that.
My lord.
Can I say, watching like this course that he's going on from like we're gonna invade Castle Ravenloft to like we got our asses beat. I'm so sorry, girl. I love you. Back to like no, we're back. We're good.
Yep.
I'm a
And like
fan.
Richard knows it's gonna go down again, but Noah is like, it's happening. It
You
is
gotta
so
have the happy
happening.
moments when you can.
Yeah.
So, first watch Achilles.
Yes.
Can you go ahead and roll perception for me?
Perception. Am I rolling at a disadvantage because it's darkness? As in Achilles specifically. Sorry, it cut off. I only heard the last letter of what you said.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So here's Achilles. And I don't think it'll be worse than that. I meant to roll twice, my bad, but I don't think it'll be worse than a 5, although you never know. It's a 5. And then meanwhile, here's Athena. She's gonna do her like smelling and hearing dealio. Which I always have to check the number on that because it's way better for her than it is for me. Although it doesn't matter, she gets just a 10. Apparently, we're both very tired after the events of today. Those are awful rolls. I'm glad we're not fighting anything yet.
Really hard. I was gonna end it on a note, but you don't see anything.
Oh no.
Do you want to end it on someone else's watch, or am I just attacked?
We can, but I don't want to force it. Also, no. Yeah, next watch. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Sure thing. Course seem clear to me, but I'm also really bad at working at night on these things. I probably shouldn't be taking first watch every time, but what you gonna do? Anyway, have fun. I'm going to bed.
Crystal's gonna put one hand on your chest, on your like kind of shoulder area, and he's like, "You're right," and then he's gonna go take his watch.
I think that was an insult, girly, but I can't tell. He always has such a... I know, he always has that face all the time. I don't get it.
Real quick question: does the castle gate guard have a break room? And if they do they have an area for snacks that are laid out for people to just kind of mindlessly eat while they're going about their shifts?
Probably yes. Probably most definitely yes. Like a little
All right.
little snacky area with a little bit of like water or something.
All right, so I crumble up the pie and I put it into their little snacky area so they can all. No, I don't.
Perfect. Actually, though, that'd be fucking. Oh, maybe do though.
That'd kind of be a boss move.
I seriously considered it. I'm like, if I had more, but also
Maybe do though. Just because maybe that'll up the chance of somebody not saving that con save. Because everybody's saving this con.
I'll hold it for now. I'll do my watch.
Okay.
14.
This is absolutely like 100%. I wanted it to pop off at the very beginning, so it's like, and I already announced it, so everybody knows what the fuck. But it was planned.
It's all right. It just stood out there for a couple hours staring at me before it attacked or whatever.
Maybe. Maybe it doesn't like dogs. The watch is quiet. It's an exceptionally clear night. You can see the moon. It's not full. I'd say it's probably like waxing crescent. So it's not giving off too much light, but you can see stars. It's a pleasant evening. A little chilly, but not so bad close to the fire. And as your eyes kind of drift along the evening landscape, you see the city just like feet away, just whatever's beyond that, warm glow, pleasant maybe, and you're stuck outside, and that sucks. You survey your party, and you notice motion near Cyrus, coming from his bag, specifically. And as you maybe stand to get a better vantage point, there is a hand, skeletal in nature, fingers long, bony, leathery, is slowly like crawling out, reaching for Cyrus's leg.
Banana.
And it slowly curls around his ankle.
Can I step on it?
And then you can. It starts to like yank back, and like right as it's getting back into the bag, you step down.
Yeah.
That's where we're
Kinda like-
Oh.
Hmm.
Oh.
That's
Oh.
nasty.
All right.
Andrew, do you remember when I said I was going to supply a bag of holding, and you were like, "No, I'll take it."
Uh-huh.
Here we are.
That's fine. Well, Well, we got one more Strahd next week, and then that's it for the year.
2022.
Yeah.
Oh man.
What's up?
Is everybody gonna be here? I thought you were going to Ohio. Or sorry, are we still streaming? He's not going to Ohio.
On the
Close it.
19th?
I am going to Ohio. I'm flying there in the morning.
Got it.
I just didn't want to do our Secret Santa AFK.
Got it.
But yeah, I should be able to play Monday night, and if not, you guys can definitely play. The week after, I will be in Hawaii.
Mhm.
And
Yeah, you
then-
will.
Yeah, I think we're taking off the 26th and the 2nd. 2nd's going to be
Yes.
my moving day, actually, so I'm glad we're not doing that
wow.
one.
Yes.
And I'll be driving home.
Yeah. But then we'll be back in January with Aberrant Empire, and Richard's definitely going to have to do the recap.
Yep.
You got a whole Facebook thread for it. That's what.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
That's true.
definitely review the Facebook thread because that'll help a ton.
Yeah,
but
good
we'll
point.
we'll go over it a bit. It's not too long. It's like a bunch of messages, but
Yeah.
none of them are that long. So.
Yeah. And
My Facebook in ages.
yeah, so that was a good time.
Hell
We're,
yeah.
We
I'm so
expertly escaped
fucking
the
mad
pie.
that you saved on that goddamn pie. I want somebody to eat it, and I want somebody to get addicted to it so I can fuck with them, and you're not letting me.
New plan. Each of us will have to try the pie, and all of us save.
Why do you think I kept like, y'all are gonna eat this weird pie with children in it, and you guys are like, I'm gluten, I can't.
It was very good. It was a very good bit.
And I was like, God damn it.
Well, we'll see if anyone eats a pie next week. Bye, stream.
Yeah.
Later.
I see.
Secret
Watch,
Santa was
we're
a
gonna
blast
get to
as
the Baron,
always.
and he's like, "Now, welcome to my home. I am the Baron. Please, would you like some pie?"
Oh yeah, first thing I'm doing.